Hi Leo, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Leo, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Two came out for you from the Oracle of the Dragonfae. We have Lady Titania and the Dawn Watcher. The energies around this is about being alert, being on high alert for signs, for meanings that bring those little tinges of that, that could be something that makes me happy. What makes me happy? It feels to me like the energy around this entire reading is about bringing people together. Maybe even in a life-changing, sacred or meaningful way. It could be marriage, of course. Could be that. For others of you, it's just about finding your soul family, finding the people that you're meant to be with. So understanding the need for joy, for happiness, to delight in the company of soulmates, family, pacts that are reinforced through celebration, a community of friends. So the overall feeling is the root portal. This is a very vital energy, a very stable energy, and it speaks of something that feels to me can go one of two ways. Sometimes this stability, this kind of energy can bring about fears, can bring about doubts. And there's possibility that one person here is feeling that fear around perhaps commitment or bringing something to a place of stability. We have authority. This is Mars in Capricorn energy. And again, I'm seeing this as possible something that is a power figure outside of the relationship. It could be someone in religion, for instance, maybe a priest bringing two people together. Or for those of you who aren't religious, it can symbolize somebody else wanting to have power. Could be you, Leo, could be the other person, but we'll see where that goes with that Mars in Capricorn energy. It can be quite a dominating energy, but at the same time, it's with that common sense, practicality, earth energy, grounded energy. So let's see where this goes. It can resonate the opposite way around, of course, Leo, so please keep that in mind. And if you're cross-watching, it could be a Leo that you're dealing with. At the bottom of the deck, there's that Hierophant. Yeah, for some reason I'm picking that authority as knowledge, as wisdom, as counsel, as perhaps some kind of traditional commitment or traditional ceremony. So let's see what we have here. Could be following rules, structure. We'll start with the past energy around you, Leo, where you currently stand. Your hopes for the future. How you feel about the other person or the situation, the strengths around this challenge, what's hidden or unexpected, the potential outcome, and the overall energy for Leo. So let's take a look. We've got the Knight of Wands. So there's that root portal energy, that vitality. There does feel like action is being taken towards something. It's very strong action. It's very passionate action, and it speaks to me of like sounding the bell. It feels to me like someone's sounding a bell or has heard a bell. It's kind of like I'm hearing bells ringing. For some reason I'm picking up marriage. This won't be for everyone, of course, but I feel like I'm speaking to a Leo here who's considering marriage. Let's have a look in the past. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something coming into your life. It feels like there's important change around this. It could be something coming back, of course, something cycling around. Or it just could be something that came about unexpectedly, a fortunate circumstance. Where you currently stand, we have the Ten of Wands. So Leo, it's all about putting the effort in. Putting the effort into something that has the potential for next level growth. It could be the end of a particularly hard slog, a hard journey, It could be the end of being single. It could be the end of a time of loneliness. Let's see, hopes around this. We've got the Two of Cups. Yeah, I do feel that this is about union between two people, bringing together balance in your life here, Leo. So it seems like you've got some potential around you for, I get this as a long-term love. How you feel about this other person? Well, we've got the Empress in the reverse. So it feels like there's some kind of disconnect here. Currently in July, you may not be with this person. There may be a separation, but I do think that you are in love with this individual. And for some reason, I'm getting energy around this of issues around self-worth, issues around image. Yeah, you know, the thing is, when you meet a partner, sometimes the ideal doesn't match up. You know, if you have this dream in life of your perfect partner who you want to marry, and then you meet someone who isn't exactly that match in your mind, but yet there's this undeniable connection. It feels to me like that, Leo. It feels to me like perhaps you didn't see this person as potential in the past. You didn't recognize their worth. But I do think that there is an understanding that although this person may not fit that ideal, maybe it feels to me like a more superficial energy, but what I'm getting around this is that greater understanding of what lies beneath the surface. Yeah, I do think that this individual is someone who is different in some way than what your normal type might be. Let's just say that. The strengths, we have the Emperor and the Upright. So we've got a couple here. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. Empress is in reverse. Emperor. Well, when we talk about authority figures, here we go. So time to talk about Mars in Capricorn here. It's about duty, perseverance, and taking action. In this picture, you'll see a king, and he stands very firm. He's holding symbols of traditional authority and power. The orb with the globe topped by a cross represents the church, and the cross is the equal-sided cross of earth, the power of the material world, challenging the spiritual. So there is ambition around this. It feels like, Leo, you may be the person here who is asking someone, perhaps for next level commitment. Being in a position of power. You know, it feels like someone taking responsibility and perhaps seeking help from someone else in a position of authority, showing initiative to make some kind of achievement possible. There's a lot of potential for some kind of energetic leadership. The negative side of the card can manifest as a power at all costs attitude where their ambition is concerned. So the Capricornian energy here could get pushed aside in the Mars energy, that drive for achievement, especially with that Knight of Wands. So there's a feeling around this of a need to be a little bit careful, to control our impulse to control others. Yeah, it's applying, it's showing strength, it's showing confidence, it's showing power, but in a very balanced way, not in a way in which the other person runs away scared, you know, with the Empress in reverse. Perhaps you scared this person in some way by showing too much force. It could be that. Let's see. The challenge is the Six of Wands in reverse. So yeah, that need to win at all costs, right? It can get away from you a bit, this drive. So much feeling here, so much passion behind this Knight of Wands that if you approach someone in the wrong way, it can throw them. And especially if they feel like the wrong side of yourself is being portrayed to them. They want to be seen as equal. I think for you, there might be an energy of dominance, too much dominance. Whereas to have a equal partnership where there is a harmony, both the Emperor and the Empress need to be in the upright. So seeing the Empress in the reverse tells me that there may be an energy around you of perhaps a little bit too much dominance. Not that I think you're meaning to here, Leo, it's just your personality. You know, there's a lot of ambition around you, and I just get this feeling of this person, you know, those bells of celebration can easily turn into bells of alarm. And this person might be hearing bells of alarm. So there's just a little bit of caution around how much power you throw at this individual. I think there needs to be greater balance in the power between the two of you. Yeah, I just feel like one person here wants to perhaps dominate the other in some kind of unhealthy way. Let's have a look and see what's hidden. We've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, too much passion, too much of this kind of drama energy, not enough emotion being shown. So I think that what this person wants to see is what's going on the inside. Leo, they see this Emperor energy and they see someone who, yes, is very strong, knows what they want and knows that they want to succeed, to win, and they're going to keep trying at this. But what they really want to see is what's on the inside of this Emperor. They want you to open up. And what's hidden here is the emotional component. How do you feel about this person? It's obvious there's love here with that Two of Cups. But the problem here is that there's too much of this ambition, too much of this dominating energy, and not enough of the emotional component. Now, the outcome is the Chariot. Well, there's that rushing in here with this authority saying, look, I want this relationship. I want you, you're the one, right? Wheel of Fortune. You're the one. So you found the one, Leo, but you're approaching them in a way which is a little bit off-putting. Too much dominance, and the other person, I think, is kind of running away a little bit, perhaps fearful of too much vitality, too much power coming their way, and they think to themselves, oh, you know what, I don't really want to be dominated. I want an equal partnership. I want there to be an expression of love here. So opening up. So let's see, I'm going to get the Wheel Tarot here, and let's get started on the clarification. I'll start with the Wheel of Fortune there in the past, Leo. Let's take a look at that. Clarification, please, for Leo. What do we have for Leo? Yeah, I do get the Knight of Cups. I feel like somebody could be proposing. At least they're proposing, if not marriage, then it's taking things to the next level, asking for a commitment of some kind. Leo, let's get started on the clarification. I feel pulled to do it this way, so let's take a look. The Empress in the reverse. Yeah, again, this person coming into your life, Leo, but you're perhaps not seeing it, not seeing this person as the one. Maybe you were with another person at the time, your focus was elsewhere, but I do think that this person unexpectedly came into your life. It was a surprise, and again I get the feeling here of you not seeing them as the one in the past with that Empress. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Emperor. I mean, this is quite powerful energy, because I have Emperor Empress energy twice now on this spread. Now, you're both showing up in the reverse in the past, so not seeing each other. So it seems like you know each other, you've been around each other, but you haven't seen each other as your person in the past. I do think that right now, Leo, what you're working on is getting yourself back, getting your vitality back, getting your health back, and you're really working hard with that Ten of Wands to turn that Emperor back into the reverse. So where there's any kind of low energy, a feeling of a lack of power, or perhaps using power in too much of a dominating way, I think that there's a realization that, you know what, I'm using too much of the wrong type of force here. Yeah, being too forceful. It feels oppressive to me, this kind of energy. And is it any wonder that there would be someone here who would back away from that? It feels like it's too restrictive. I don't think anyone wants to be feeling like love is something that is oppressive. It should be something that allows for people to be together but have their individual freedom as well. So, you know, freedom to be who they are, freedom to express who they are, freedom to be different. Now, let's have a look at that Two of Cups. Got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I do think that there has been some kind of pain associated with bringing this together. So it may be that this came around, an opportunity in the past, it didn't work. I feel that there was difficulty with the power, some kind of power struggle going on, imbalance. But I feel that you're wanting to rectify that. You're wanting to bring this back to a place of balance and expression of love. After going through a painful period where there may have been something that perhaps there was a breakup, there may have been a break in communication, but when it came to the words that were exchanged, what I'm getting here is that there was a lack of truly expressing how you both feel. There may have been some withholding, perhaps out of fear of opening up, fear of opening up and expressing how we feel in case we are rejected, in case there is some kind of hurt feelings here. Let's take a look. We've got the Empress in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. How you're feeling about them. It's really about being at this crossroads in life, about, do you want to take this to the next level here, Leo? Is this something that you want to commit to? It feels like you found your person, but yet there's been this lack of commitment in the past, an unwillingness to perhaps put in effort because you weren't seeing them the right way. I feel like the Empress and the Emperor have to turn around into the upright here in order for you to see this as something that has potential for long term. But you're thinking, I feel that you're starting to think about it now. The Emperor with the Strength card. Well, it's all about you getting back on your feet. It's all about you here, Leo. That's your card. Taking responsibility for your own life. Taking responsibility for getting your health in order. And also taking a position of authority and power without the dominance. I see this lady here in the Strength card, and she's sitting on this big giant brown bear, grizzly bear. And the grizzly bear, I think, is you, Leo. So perhaps you're someone who here is it's been a little bit, let's just say, set in their ways, maybe a little bit moody in the past. I may have been alone for a long time. What happens when we're alone for a long time? Well, we forget how to be in a relationship. We forget how two people interact. So there may have been an element around that if I'm talking about an older person especially. So it's really about two strong individuals, strong in different ways, masculine and feminine. The masculine not feeling dominated by the feminine, just feeling nurtured, feeling taken care of, feeling loved. I feel that that's the energy around this entire relationship. It's something that you want. Yeah. Now, the thing is, the way that you've been trying to go about this in the past, I think, Leo, with finding a partner who you feel is going to nurture you without wanting to dominate, is that you may have put too much emphasis on dominating them, which is not the right way to go. Too much power. Yeah, it feels like you had to, there's some kind of energy around this, Leo. I'm picking up that you felt like you needed to reverse the energies. You felt like the other person had too much power. Perhaps you fell in love with this person and you got scared. And you felt that this gave them too much power. So you felt like you had to kind of revert that. And the way that you did that was using this kind of oppressive energy. Trying to change them, perhaps. Trying to bend them to your will. Trying to exert your will on this person. But you're being asked to take that back. To step back and realize that the strength here is not in one person dominating the other, but it's about compatibility and it's about nurturing each other in the right way. Harmony and balance between the male and the female. Or, it doesn't really matter how you're identifying, but you know what I mean. Between two people. That's what a healthy relationship is about. And I feel like I'm talking to a Leo here who has had some difficulty in understanding that. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands in reverse as the challenge. Yeah, there's that Five of Swords that want to win. I just want to win, so I have to dominate. I have to be kind of a bully here, or be the bad guy. Or it's kind of like wanting to be... feeling like you need to defeat the other person in some way, like bring them down off the pedestal. I see that Six of Wands here as toppling someone off the top of the pedestal, if you think of it as a statue, right? What happens when somebody wins a battle? People put up a statue of them. Well, this is kind of like toppling that statue and having it fall down. And feeling like you've now the victor, that you are the person here who has the dominance. It's very ego driven. Yeah, for some reason there's kind of like this ego energy around wanting to dominate this other person. It's coming from a place, and I hate to say this, but it feels to me like some insecurities. Leo. Not something you like to show, but that's what we could be talking about with this Three of Swords in reverse. Insecurities around being hurt in love. Yeah. Let's take a look at that Four of Cups. What's hidden here? The Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is a new start. This is something that can break you out of a period of time where there has been a lack of love, a lack of feeling loved, a time of isolation, a time of withdrawal. So this is an opportunity with this Ace to take it and run with it. to feel this fresh vitality, to feel this renewed energy with that Knight of Wands. But at the same time, there's fear associated with this. Now, the Chariot, with the outcome, we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah. It's interesting. It just feels to me like somebody kind of rushing in with this energy of, I have all the strength. I have the advantage position. I'm going to exert my will over other people. And this is how it is. It almost feels like capturing someone. That's what it feels like to me. It's like capturing someone, and a lot of determination. Once you decide, it feels like, okay, well, now there's nothing stopping me. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that person. Wow, okay, let's have a look at it. I'm going to get one more on that Knight of Wands. I've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so that's coming out of the fear. So you've had some kind of blockage around this. You've had that fear associated, overthinking this. A lot of fears and doubts about, do I open up? I really feel like I love this person. Oh my goodness, what if they don't feel that same way back? But here's you saying, you know what? I'm just going to stop thinking about this and just go with with what my passion is, how I really feel driven to do this. And then you go off and do this. And it feels to me like you're either asking this person to commit, or you may even be asking this person for marriage with this Authority card. But the problem with the Dawn Watcher, bells will ring, is the energy around this card, is that, you may have heard the bells ringing. I'm thinking of the Judgment card there, that call to a higher purpose, right? That call to be in a divine connection with a true love partner, a soulmate energy, something that's going to bring about joy, true connection and harmony with another person. Well, those bells can ring for the other person as bells of alarm if you come in too forcefully without the emotion. And I feel that that's what I'm talking about here, Leo. So what I'm going to do is I'll be, in the extended reading, I'll be talking about the other side of this. So if this is resonating, please do join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and it'll be for the other person. So an entirely new reading for that particular individual. What I'll be doing though before I go is I'll pull out one more card here for what you need to surrender, Leo. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button, guys, if you're enjoying these videos. I really do appreciate. Leave me a comment as well. And if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Please don't leave without clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell. Share me on your social media too. That would be wonderful. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and I'll give you my list. All right, Leo, let's see what needs to be surrendered here. What needs to be surrendered for Leo, please, this reading? What needs to be surrendered for Leo? Okay. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Yeah. I think what Spirit is saying to you here is, if the energy around you gets too heavy and you start to think about, I just want to go in here and I want to seal the deal. I want to make sure that this person commits to me and I don't lose this person. Maybe just try and keep it a little bit lighter. Have a little bit more of a playful energy around this rather than the heaviness. That's what I'm feeling. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading, guys. I hope that you join me. Again, the link is below, and that will be how your person feels. Thanks again, Leo. Please do take care, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.